All right, let's talk about your financial future. Today, we're going to break down a super clear, actionable blueprint for building real financial security. Forget all the confusing jargon. We're focusing on 10 moves. That's it. 10 straightforward moves that can build you a solid future. So, let's jump right in. So, the big question, right? How do you actually build a secure financial future? It can feel like this huge, intimidating thing. But here's the truth. Financial security isn't some secret that only a few people know. It's a structure. It's something you build, piece by piece, one smart move at a time. And today, we're giving you the complete plan. Okay, first things first. We have to start at the most critical stage of our financial pyramid, building a rock-solid foundation. Seriously, think of this as the bedrock. You have to get this in place before you can even think about building anything on top of it. This foundation has to be strong enough to handle whatever life throws at you. And that foundation, it's built on these 3 moves. They are absolutely non-negotiable. 1, create a budget. 2, build an emergency fund. And 3, get rid of high-interest debt. These are your defensive plays. You have to master these before you can go on the offense and start building real, lasting wealth. Look, it all starts with knowing what's going on. You simply have to know where your money is going. I don't care if you use a fancy app or a simple spreadsheet, but tracking your income and your spending, it's like flipping a switch and turning on the lights in a dark room. All of a sudden, you can actually see what you're doing and start making smart decisions. Now, this number, this is your financial safety net. This represents a fund that can cover 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. It's your shield against the unexpected. A job loss, a surprise medical bill. It's the one thing that keeps a minor setback from turning into a total disaster, making sure you never have to go into debt just because life happened. You have to understand that not all debt is the same. High-interest debt, especially the kind you get from credit cards, is like a financial wildfire. It is actively burning through your money every single day. That's why you have to attack the debts with the highest interest rates first. Wiping those out frees up your single most powerful wealth-building tool, your income. Okay, so once that solid foundation is in place, everything changes. We get to switch gears. We're moving from defense to offense. Now that you're secure, it's time to proactively put your money to work and really start growing your wealth for the long term. This is where it gets exciting. Here is a concept that every single new investor needs to understand. Stop trying to time the market. It's a losing game. The real secret is just being consistent. By investing a fixed amount on a regular schedule, say $100 a month into a good diversified fund, you automatically average out the price you pay over time. This strategy lowers your risk and lets the incredible power of compound interest start working for you. Now, this is a really vital point. Building wealth actually happens on 2 parallel tracks. Yeah, you invest in the markets to grow your money, but you also have to invest in yourself. Learning new skills, getting a certification, reading books, that's how you grow your income. And a higher income is the fuel for every other financial goal you have. Don't ever forget, your ability to earn is your single greatest asset. And to really make the most of that earning power, you can't be relying on just one paycheck. That's just too financially fragile in today's world. Creating a second stream of income, even if it's a small one from a side hustle, gives you an incredible buffer if something happens to your main job. But even better, it can massively speed up your progress toward all your financial goals. And that brings us to the final stage. You've laid the foundation, you've started building the walls, now it's time to put the roof on and install the security system. These are the long-term strategies, the mindsets you need to protect and maintain this amazing financial house you've worked so hard to build. Protecting your future often boils down to one simple question you need to ask yourself before any non-essential purchase. Does this thing actually add real value to my life, or is it just a quick dopamine hit? Getting this question into your head is the key mindset shift. It moves you from just mindless consuming to intentional spending, making sure your money is going towards things that truly matter to you. So these last 3 moves, they're like the capstones that lock your whole financial plan into place. First, start planning for your pension now. I don't care how far away it seems, time is your greatest ally here. Second, never ever stop learning about money. Your financial intelligence will pay you dividends for the rest of your life. And finally, protect everything you've built with the right insurance. This is how you make sure your financial structure is secure for decades. Phew, we've covered a lot, from budgeting all the way to long-term protection. But look, Information is only powerful if you actually do something with it. So instead of a big summary, I'm just going to leave you with this one question. Think back over the 10 moves we just talked about. Which single one can you start today? Because this whole journey begins with that first move. What's yours going to be?